got somebody with me today. We're about to cover some things. I appreciate everybody, bro, for subscribing, liking, comment. That mean a lot. Today I got my boy D-Jack with me, Feezy family member. Also, this is the guy that been making all my thumbnails lately that y'all been seeing, that y'all been complimenting me on. What's up, bro? How old you is? Where you from?
Man, I'm 31, bro. Richmond, Virginia. Richmond, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the top of the South. You know, they tried to say we ain't really South. You know what I mean? We really DMV. We clicked in with DC and Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia.
All right, so I was watching a story that you told, bro, and you was talking about addiction. And you was talking about that you struggle with an addiction for quite some time. I was interested to bring you on here because I know there's a lot of people that, you know, still deal with stuff like that and struggle with stuff like that. And maybe, you know, your story can bring a little awareness or maybe help somebody else, you know, lead that type of life alone. So I want to
Yeah.
ask you a few questions when it comes to that type of stuff.
Okay.
So what I want to know is, how old were you the first time that you ever did anything? I mean, cigarettes, beer, weed, liquor, anything like that, if you remember.
Damn. Anything, I'm gonna say I was I think I was 12. I was 12 when I tried weed. 12 years old. I was living with my mom, and like she used to have a lot of dudes in the house. Like not like on that type of time, but you know how your parents have people over the house. It's the weekend, and like I'm coming in the stairs every time this the same dude is over here. The same dude. I come down the stairs. He always offering me the blunt, and I always tell him no. I'm constantly telling him no. One day, I think I get in a fight at school. I lost the fight, and I was damn near like, you know what I mean? My damn ego busted. I'm just sitting around moping. I come down the stairs. I said, yeah. After I hit that blunt, it was on from there. You
So let
know,
me ask you this. When he used to offer you the blunt, was your mom around or he used to ask you when she wasn't around?
when she wasn't around. Cause they'll be downstairs. The people in the house will be downstairs. If they came over to chill and stay the night, they downstairs. My mama, my brothers and us, we upstairs. So when I come downstairs to get some water or something, he'll be up smoking, chilling, drinking, doing whatever.
And he grown.
And he grown, bro. I was 12, 13. He had to be in his 20s, mid 20s.
Yeah.
But at the time, I'm not, oh, this grown ass. I'm not thinking that. I'm just thinking, he cool. He my mama friend. Like, yeah, he all right. You know what I'm saying?
So did it become a situation where you started smoking with him often, or you just started like going off smoking with your other friends or by yourself, or what?
Going out smoking by myself. Like, honestly, bro, I still felt kind of strange with him giving me the blunt. Like, why is you passing me this blunt? Like, but I still didn't. I don't know. I didn't make the connection, I guess, at that time, at that age. But my first time smoking by myself, I actually took the weed from him. Like, I took a blunt from him, and I goes off outside to the alley. But I don't know how to roll a blunt. Like, I never rolled a blunt before. So a junkie coming down the alley, he see me, say, "What you doing, young blood?" I ain't doing nothing, trying to, whatever. He actually rolls the blunt for me. I start to smoke the blunt. I gets too high in the process. I gets too high, and I put the blunt down. I walk in the house like I damn near feel guilty because I did this. I feel guilty. Like, why the hell am I stole it from him? I'm smoking weed. My mama found out. I'm going through paranoia because I done smoked the weed, so it's crazy. After that though, I started doing it a lot more discreet. I'ma say, you know what I'm saying? Like, my cousins or my brothers, they'll come over. They done taught me the whole rundown how to roll a blunt. So you can see that the influence is bad. Like, the influence is fucked up. It shouldn't even be that way, but it is. So I started smoking every single day. And at this time, I'm in middle school. I'm middle school right up the street. I would smoke a blunt before I go to middle school. 12, 13, 14 years old.
And
Every single day.
do you remember exactly back then how it made you feel? Because I know a lot of different people, I guess it got different effects. Like me personally, I can't smoke it. That shit makes me paranoid through the roof. I be tripping, thinking everybody up to something strange. So,
Mm-hmm.
the way you describing you smoke, I'm assuming you wasn't all paranoid and tripping?
After that first time, no. That first time, I guess it was unexpected. I don't know. But after that first time, I was good. Like it damn near, it almost got to the point where I had to smoke. Like I wanted to smoke every day before I would go start my day. Like I felt normal when I had the weed in my system. I'm not, as of today, I hate weed. Like I don't even like that damn smell of weed. Like it make me feel sluggish, paranoid. I don't like none of the feelings today. But back then, I loved it. I ain't even gonna lie. I love that feeling.
Okay, so you smoking weed a lot, damn near every day. Okay, so at that young age, where is your weed supply coming from? Are you constantly stealing it from this dude, or like how are you getting it that much at that age?
Nah, my cousins, not my brother, but my cousins. Like my cousins came over a lot, and they sold weed. Like, but they what, 15, 16, maybe 17. They sold weed, so when they come over, they just give it to me. Like, hey, you need something, look us. You need something, look us. Yeah, yeah. They give me like 2 blunts, 3 blunts to hold me over through the day, throughout the week.
So at any point, did your mom ever catch you? Did she smell weed? Did she see your eyes red? How did that ever play out?
Bro, I always got caught. I ain't even gonna lie, I always got caught. But it's like that ass whooping gonna go only but so far. It's like after you get that ass whooping, I mean, he gotta go to school. You know what I'm saying? He gotta go take out the goddamn trash. He gonna chill with his friends. Can't keep him on punishment for too long. So yeah, she'd have caught me a few times. But it's like she still gotta go to work. She still wanna go out. So anytime she'll leave, I'm still smoking. And I still had my dad at the time, but we're not living with my dad.
Did your dad ever catch you, or did your mom ever tell your dad like he be smoking weed?
Nah, my mom, she kept it away from my dad. Like she didn't want to tell him because my dad was strict as hell. And the only time my dad caught me, I did something stupid when my dad caught me. I was a little old. I think I was 16. I done goddamn woke up in the morning, sat on the toilet, hit the blunt while I'm in the bathroom. I don't know why I did that. Hit the blunt while I'm in the bathroom. I think about it, throw the blunt in the damn toilet, flush it. I'm thinking, all right, I flushed it, so he shouldn't be able to smell it. The blunt down the toilet. Walk out the goddamn bathroom. Here he come down the stairs. Yoke me up right there because he smelled it from upstairs.
So you think it reached the point where you done got whooped for it by your mom, and maybe she realized what you just explained, like, hey, I got to go to work. He still got to go to school, this and that. So it just reached the point like, shit, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna keep beating him every time?
Nah, she actually kept trying. She kept trying. She kept trying. Like she even sent me with my dad for a summer to kind of get my act right, and it helped. It did help. Like my mom and dad was real. It was real structured. No matter how street they was real structured. They still had a structure, but it still was that aura of like, all right, we in the streets, but we still want to raise our kids right. So it wasn't too much that was helping. It was just as much as it was helping, it was hurting.
Okay, so you smoking weed a lot.
Uh-huh.
After weed, around what age did you ever try something else besides weed?
Uh, trying to think, bro. I'm trying to think. I had to be 16, 17. I was at my cousin's house, and at this time, I want to pop pills. Like, I got it in my mind that, like, I hear them talking about it, or they talking about how great it is. Oh, I'm hearing the music. The music is definitely, like, pushing it, like, popping pills all day. Like,
And before you continue, that's what I stress to people, that music, bro, we need to understand how to use it for what it is. It's entertainment. That's it. That's all.
exactly.
It's entertainment. 50 Cent is on a song called I Hate Being Sober, and 50 Cent don't even smoke or drink.
At all.
Future got plenty songs talking about super, super, super drugged out stuff. And Future said he's a lightweight. He really don't even do drugs like that. So people got to understand that, bro, entertainment, only entertainment. But go ahead. You at your cousin's house and what now?
I'm in my cousin's house, and they had a homeboy over there, and he sold pills, but I didn't know what type of pills they were. So when he leave, I guess he dropped one, but this is like hours later. I see a pill on the floor. I pick it up and it say Seroquel on it. I didn't know what a Seroquel was. I tried to look it up, see what it was, and from the description, it looked like it supposed to put you to sleep. I guess I'm not sure. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me lying, but it's supposed to put you to sleep. I guess. So when I get home, I literally I prepare for this. Like I eat, I drink water. All the stories I'm hearing, this is what you got to do when you taking drugs. So I pop it, and after that first time, I didn't want to do it again because it made me feel like, bro, that joint, I don't know if they call it a bad trip, but that Seroquel put me out. It just put me to sleep, and it made me I got up, I threw up. When I got up, I threw up. So later on, when I did start popping again, somebody told me that wasn't what you were supposed to take. Like my friend was telling me, like, bro, that's not what you're supposed to take. That's for something else.
So it made you feel real like sluggish and lazy.
Yeah, like it made my body feel heavy.
Did you feel high? Like how the weed had you feeling high? Did you feel that way?
No, at all. I ain't even feel high.
Okay. So at that point, you threw up, and then you like, I ain't never doing this shit again.
Exactly. So, bro, I ain't never taking a pill again.
And then what happens next? You say your homeboy was telling you.
Yeah, like a while later, when I tell my homeboy about it, because he got some pills, he like, bro, you want one? And I'm like, nah, like, bro, I ain't fucking with none of that. Like, I told him the story about the Seroquel. He was like, bro, Seroquel, like, you don't supposed to be Seroquel. What you taking Seroquel for? You know what I'm saying? Like, he explained to me, like, that's for, I guess, to go to sleep or older people or something like that. He's like, this right here, bro, this is what you're looking for. Like, basically, like, pushed it. He sold it to me without selling it to me.
Were you still smoking weed at this time?
Still smoking weed.
So you got one from him, and then what happened?
After I got that one from him, I ain't gonna lie, I was hooked. After that, I was hooked. That feeling, I ain't never felt that feeling ever in my life. So it was like a full body euphoric high. Like I didn't heard people say it's better than sex, but I don't know about all that. But after that, that was it. Like after I got that, it was like every single thing I did in life had to involve popping that pill.
I've heard some people compare stuff like that to it feels like you're quote quote walking on a cloud or something like that.
Yes, that's definitely a good description. Yeah.
So then it reached the point where, like, how in the beginning you smoked that first blunt, and now you just had to have weed every day. Did it become something like that, but with the pills?
Same way. It's actually the same way with the pills. And because the only reason I even stopped smoking weed is because when I did them 2 weeks in jail and I tried to get out and smoke the weed again, it didn't feel the same. For some reason, it did not feel the same at all. So I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with the weed. It made me feel paranoid again, like the first time. And I ain't want it no more. So I just stayed strictly to the pills.
Around what age is that? Was you already popping the pills before you went to jail? Or?
Yeah, I was already popping pills.
So when you had to go 2 weeks, I mean, did you have pills while you was in jail or no?
Nah, hell nah.
So when
I
you
didn't
had,
have I didn't have no dependence to it by then. I didn't have no dependence to it, so I could just take it when I want to.
oh, okay. I was just
Yeah,
about, how was you feeling without it for 2 weeks? Was you feeling like you going crazy or what?
yeah. Like at that time, I didn't even know what withdrawal was. So if I was going through it, I didn't even notice it.
Okay. So you said everything you do, it had to involve a pill. What type of pills is this exactly?
Oxycontin, oxycodone, Percocet. Like they say, it's different levels or different types of oxys and different type of names, but it's all the same. It's under the same umbrella as the opiate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the opiate is basically like heroin based or something like that.
Yep. Heroin in the pill.
Okay, so when you say everything you do, that means like you got to have one when you wake up.
Got to have one.
You
If
got
you
to
don't,
have one to get your day going and stuff like
yep.
that. How much did these pills cost back then?
At the lowest milligram, 5 milligrams, you will pay $3, $4. But it seemed like every year it'll it'll go up. At the time with my full blown addiction, whatever the milligram was, that's what you was buying it for. So if you had a 30 milligram, you're paying $30. 80s, you're paying $80.
Did you have a job at this time to like kind of support that habit? How was you bringing money?
Yeah, I was working at the post office. I had a few jobs, bro. I had a million jobs. I was working at the post office though, making good money, like real good money. Making what? I think $17 an hour, 17.50 an hour.
I want to know, far as the drugs, bro, relationship, jobs, anything. How did that affect any of that in your life?
Man, bro, it affected everything. Like, as far as my relationship, I think because of the type of woman I had, man, because she was so loyal to me, she wouldn't let me go. But it, I done been kicked out over 4 or 5 times because of my addiction. It may not been directly from the addiction, but it was something that was caused by the addiction that led up to me being kicked out. Lost countless jobs, and if I didn't lose the job, I wouldn't be able to start the job. I might try to start a job next week, but when come day it's time for me to go to work, if I ain't got that pill, I'm not going at all. Like I'm not even going. I will wait up to that day. I'll tell myself the night before, all right, save this pill for tomorrow because you got to go to work. I might end up popping the pill because you got cravings too. Like you'll crave the feeling. Or you might take half and say, all right, I'm gonna leave the half for the morning. Still might take that other half because my tolerance got so high.
How was it? Okay, so when you had the jobs, was it a situation like you get paid today and then you spend it all on pills, or how was that? Like, was you paying all your bills? How was that working?
Man, bills. At that time, I really didn't have bills because we was living on Section 8. So the only bill we really had to pay was the light bill, and that was still being turned off. I mean, three, 4 times a year, still being turned off because of this addiction. So I would try to budget. I would try to budget the pills into everything I need to do, or the light bill, the groceries, or I might gotta pay the phone bill, and I would try to budget it in. But that addiction will always overcrowd everything on that paper. Every single thing on that paper, I would damn near knock something off the list and say, all right, I'll just pay that next time. I pay that on the next check and put the pills over top of that. Say, all right, do it again. And it got to the point where, yeah, I'll get a check. Let's say this check is $800. I'll put 500 to the side just in case. I might already have pills, but I'm gonna put that 500 right there just in case I need to get some more. And I'm gonna take the rest of that money and go buy some weed to maintain. Like it was all about the addiction because I hated going through the withdrawal. The withdrawal was just that bad that I'm gonna make sure I don't go through it.
So the girl you was it ever times where maybe she needed something or wanted to do something and you had the money to do it, but you refused to do it because you know you wanted to buy something else with it?
As far as that, nah. And the way that worked was, if I had the money right then and there, like let's say I got 500 and she need $100, but I still need some pills, I'm gonna give her that $100 if I got the money right then and there. But let's say, hey babe, I need $100 next week, but I know I ain't getting paid for another 2 weeks. Most likely she ain't gonna get that $100.
Right.
But if I got it right then and there, she'll get it.
All right, so let me ask you this. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you done handled your business, whether you did or you didn't, but you done basically ran out of money. You know you're not getting paid for a while. Have you ever found yourself in a situation looking at your own cell phone like, shit, I wonder how much money I can get if I go sell this?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, bro. I didn't almost sold my own phone before, but my favorite place to do that was the pawn shop. I would take, bro, TVs, games, phones. Now I wouldn't go stealing stuff and sell it. It'll be my own things in the house. Like, and what kind of laid up and what kind of broke me one time was my girl walked through the house and she looking for stuff. Like she said she came up that morning and was like, babe, where the TV at? I gave her an excuse on why I sold it. Then she go into the kitchen, come back upstairs. babe, my son want to play the game. Where the game at? I made an excuse about why I pawned that too. Babe, where your phone? Made an excuse on why I pawned that too. So
Yeah,
that
that's my next question. I was gonna ask you, were you ever stealing shit, breaking in people's houses to get it, stuff like that?
oh no. I don't think I ain't get that far now. Like because and the only reason I think I didn't go that far is because I was selling weed full time. While I was working at the post office, I was selling weed. And the weed the weed money was coming in so fast and so good that I didn't really have to worry about doing that. But I
Okay,
also didn't really see profit because I was spending.
right. So you said you had like a million different jobs. So what was why was the inconsistency with so many different jobs? Was you getting fired? Was you quitting? What was happening?
Getting fired, almost always being fired. Like whether it was coming in late because I had to go try to find some pills before I get to work, or whether it was leaving early because the withdrawal was too much so I can go get some pills, or I leave on my break, get a pill and come back, or just not coming to work. Because if I didn't have it, I'm not coming to work. Like, and it's not like I didn't want to come, but it's like I'm not even gonna put myself through the pain.
Right. And yeah, I understand it. So the girl that you were dealing with, uh, y'all still together now?
To this day, man, 11 years. It's our
Yeah.
11 years. She stuck it through with me, bro. She stuck it through with me.
All right. Love to see it. Love to see it. So how long did this go on? How long, months, years, weeks before you said, hey man, enough is enough?
Oh man, this went on. I'm 31 now. I think I want to say 11 years. But basically around the time I was with her, like the time I met her, is when I really started getting into it. Really got into my addiction. But I started before her, so about 11 years, yeah. But
So let me ask you this. 11 years, that's a long time.
a long time, bro.
Was there situations where did you ever were you the type that almost didn't give a damn about your appearance? Or did you always try to keep yourself up, make sure your clothes look nice, stuff like that?
It's like a 50-50. If I didn't have, if I didn't have none, I don't care. Like I want my face not cut, my hair not done. I walk out the house long as I go get that pill. But if I get that pill, oh, I'm gonna go get fresh. I'm gonna go to the barber shop. I'm getting my hair retwisted.
Right. Okay, so walk me through the day, the situation, the thought, whatever it was that of when you really was like, this shit over with. What was it? What made you feel that way? Was it a build up? Was it just what was it?
Yeah, it was definitely a build up. And if I don't know if you seen the robbery story, but after that robbery, and my girl looked at me and said, "You happy now? Is you happy now?"
Just give me a very quick, brief overview of that for the people who may not know.
Okay. After we had got robbed, I'm just looking at it like, all right, I gotta get myself together. You know, I gotta get my shit together. But I still keep doing the same thing over and over. Nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. And my homeboy, he brung pills over there that he didn't know what they were. He told me they were Suboxone. These help you get off of the perks. They help you get off of those. So when I try to start taking them, they actually was working. Like I actually started to feel normal. I started to feel like I can function. I can go get a job. I can save money. But even that didn't work because I was just substituting. I was just substituting one for the other because I didn't know how to take them. I didn't know how to wean myself off. And the last thing was we getting evicted. And the reason we got evicted was because we couldn't pay the light bill. Couldn't pay the light bill because I used the money to buy pills. And in Section 8, if anybody knows Section 8, if you do not keep your lights on, they evict you. And I just felt disgusting. I felt like less of a man. Like I really felt like, damn, like bro, You make all this money every day, and you ain't got nothing to show for it. Nothing. And that took me over the edge. Like that was it. That one right there.
So when you say y'all got robbed, like somebody broke in the house and robbed y'all or something like that?
Yeah, gunpoint. Yeah.
You and your girl, did you have kids at this time?
No, I ain't had no kids, but she had a son. Yeah, yeah.
All right. And you said after that, your girl asked you, "Are you happy?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, are you happy? Like she basically was been telling me we need to stop doing this when something like this happened. But I wouldn't listen.
Oh, about
Yeah.
selling weed and stuff.
Yeah.
But that was basically the cause of it. People probably felt like you had it, you selling
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
When she asked you, "Are you happy?" How did that make you feel?
That shit broke me. No lie, bro. Like I ain't gonna. Like I just kept telling her like I'm sorry. Like I ain't even go downstairs to check to see if the door was locked again. Like the robbers leaving and everything. I'm just like, damn, babe, I'm sorry. Like I don't know what else to say.
All right. So you start taking the other pills to try to help wean you off of it, and then you get evicted.
Mm-hmm.
Where do y'all go?
We went to her mom crib, and they took me in for a while. But after that, I gotta go back to the street and do what I'm doing. And after that, I get back on the perks. It wasn't until not recent, but like months recent, like I say a year and a half recent, that I got fully clean.
Okay. So when it reached the point where, like, the last time you used the pill, explain that to me. Like, what made you not do it again?
Last time I used the pill, but it been so long, bro.
Because I'm trying to bridge the gap from you going strong 11 years to you not doing it no more, period. Trying to fill in that blank right there.
This boxing is what really is basically the bridge.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's boxing is what got me in the mind state to feel normal again. And once I started feeling normal again, I started feeling like, all right, I can do this. Like I can do this. Like I can do this shit. And
Yeah.
I started feeling like once I start feeling normal again, bro, ain't no stopping me. I know I can do it because I remember myself before I got on pills. I remember how I was. I remember how energetic I was, and I was always on go. I always had a job. I was always doing this, saving money. So when I did that, that made me look for more help because it wasn't just enough to just take the Suboxone if you don't know what you're doing. Because it's just a substitution. I had to get real help. I went and I did what is it called? Groups Recover Together. I tried many places. I tried I don't know if you've seen the ad on YouTube, the Coleman Institute. I tried them. I done tried so many rehab places, but they cost so much money that I don't have. So getting health insurance, that was the only thing that was stopping me from doing what I needed to do. Getting health insurance. So when I got that, and I started to actually talk to somebody, I had to talk to somebody, and they talked to me about why I'm doing this and the reason why this started. And that's what ultimately got me off, real all the way. Like I didn't want to see a pill again. So ever since that day, I never wanted to pop another pill again.
So that was like a rehab, or was that like a therapy group or something?
A little bit of both. Everything virtual though. Like I didn't go see nobody face to face. Everything like we doing right now.
Okay. And at that point, you didn't even need the Suboxones no more.
No. I still had to take the Suboxone, but what they did was they maintain it for you. They tell you exactly how much to take, when to take it, and how much you need to take before you can get off. Like right now, I'm still on Suboxone, but I think I'm in phase 2 of my recovery. I'm in phase 2 where we weaning down. So they wean down my dose every single phase they wean down your dose.
When you on the Suboxones and you taking these little groups and you're no longer dealing with the other pills that you was on for a long time, what type of difference did you see in your life? Like how did you feel that your life was going better?
It was a major difference, bro. Like I was more clear. Like I felt like I can do anything really. Like everything that I wanted to do at the time where I was taking pills, some simple as going out with my brother, going out to the club, or just going to chill with my people. I feel like I can do that plus more because I don't have to worry about going through withdrawal. I don't have to worry about cravings or feeling bad, or I don't want to go to the I don't want to go to this store or Walmart because it's so cold in there. Because your hot and cold sweats is going to keep you from out of the store. Like it basically turned me back. It made me normal again.
And you wasn't having no issues with work, being on time and stuff?
Nope. I'm talking about every day.
Do you feel like your relationship with your woman got better or got back to normal or whatever?
A lot better.
As of now, how long exactly has it been since you took your last pill, like on some addicted type shit?
My last pill is 25 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, when my baby daughter was born, I think a few months after she was born is when I took my last pill. Because I just kept thinking, like, I can't let my daughter see me high. Or what if my daughter see me OD? Or, what if my daughter walk in and take one of the pills? Like, so my daughter was a real big, you know what I'm saying, motivation for me.
Most definitely. And, bro, that's amazing, bro. I'm proud of you. I think you should keep going on the road you on, you know what I'm saying, and really make something amazing out your life, bro. Let me ask you this. Anybody that's watching this that may be struggling with that type of stuff or going through that type of stuff, from you being somebody that once struggled with that type of stuff, what do you think you could probably say to them?
Find something to live for, man. Find something that makes you feel like you again. Remember who you were before you picked up whatever you picked up and get back to whoever that is. It took a lot of soul searching for me, but I'm not going to call it simple, and I don't want to downplay nobody's addiction because everybody's addiction is different. But one of the main keys to that is finding something to live for, something that motivates you to get up out of that hole, out of that dark place. That's exactly what I had to
do. Absolutely. I appreciate that, bro. Like I say, stay on that road you on, you feel me? Just keep doing what you do, bro, and just, you feel me? Life way better than that, bro. You feel me?
I appreciate you, bro. For real, man.
I hope somebody see this, and I hope this helps somebody wing something they going through when it comes to that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate you for coming on here, bro. My boy D-Jack right here, he good with designs, graphics, all that type of stuff. Y'all need any work, hit him. I'm going to link his YouTube in the description of this video. He actually got story times on his page where he just tells stories about his life and stuff. Y'all should go check him out. And it's your boy B. I'm gone.